Come on, I can't bend over.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Top of the morning, top of the afternoon to all you boxing fans out there. All right. I hope y'all having a blessed Sunday. The sun is shining out there, man. And, you know, live life to the fullest, man. And keep your mind and on the prize. You know, you got to have something to look forward to that you're striving for.
Absolutely.
So saying that, as you can see, I got my right-hand man on the side, Brother Landon. And I'm before I get into the show, I'm gonna get the sponsors out of the way.
Absolutely.
4-time world champion in 3 different weight classes. Something that's unheard of, just like Justin Tucker's 66-yard field goal.
Ooh, what a reference.
They the same. They the same.
That's a
like
reference.
when they came out with that song, Caesar's no reason to change. I don't know what else I can get. 3 times, 4 times in 3 different weight classes, man. The hard hitter, the crowd pleaser, GTD, Gervonta Tank Davis, redesigning my mind at a time, because we all know a mind is a terrible thing to waste. We see what's going on around the world. And Under Armour, thanks for what you're doing for the community out there. We're going to give you your flowers while we can. Last but not least, Box Raw. The official boxing gear of boxing. Box Raw is growing. The brand is growing. Yeah, I hope they don't forget me in their growth.
You know?
You like to be a pepper too, you know. But before we get into our show, it's a brother coach. The Smarmy just joined us.
What's going on, Smarmy?
What's up? How y'all doing?
All right. Don't we got Senior Cobbs with us?
We do, but his
I'm here. I'm here.
His camera's down.
I'm here.
Okay, but I just want all the viewers out there to know today is a bittersweet day.
Yeah.
My brother, my right hand brother from another mother, this will be his last time on the show.
Yeah.
Brother Landon, he got bigger things ahead for him, business ventures. I enjoy sharing the screen with you. You know, new beginnings is always essential.
It's always tough.
Closing of this door is the opening of a new beginning. I'm not going to hold everybody up. I just want everybody to know out there that I enjoy him stepping in, doing a magnificent.
Great job.
Appreciate that.
We're going to miss him.
I appreciate it.
And we wish you luck with you and your family and y'all ventures, man. Because that's what it's all about at the end of the day.
I appreciate all of y'all. I had a blast doing this. I wish I could do it for longer. It is what it is at this point. I got to do what I got to do. But this has been like one of the highlights really of my year for real. And I do a lot of stuff. This right here, being a chance to be like a part of all of this and inside scoop and actually see how things is done and run and how much y'all, that's just the stuff with the kids, like highlight. Meeting Coach Cobbs. I already knew Coach Kenny. I already knew Coach Calvin. I'm saying, but meeting Coach Cobbs and getting to talk to Coach Nicky and all that like that. What can I say? And of course, all the viewers that come here faithfully every Sunday,
right,
and help with give us feedback. When the show started this morning, I was laughing because Amir Liggins in the comments posted, she said some footage has been leaked on Upton Boxer Squeeze. He was getting touched by his sparring partner, Big Mike. It's little stuff like that. There's little stuff like that. I'm a miss, man. I'm a miss it. Definitely.
I told him about them kids drinking a lot of milk. You better leave them alone.
Hey, guess what?
Coach Squeeze.
You.
I need to know who I take this up with. I need to know who I take this up with. I need to know who I take this up with.
Oh no, the show still won't go on.
Check this out. They might have leaked that first one, right? But they definitely ain't leaked the second one.
What was the second one, Coach?
It was one-sided.
Uh-oh.
See, one thing about me, these babies, it's all about helping them out. It ain't about me.
That's right.
But when you try to step over line in your boundaries, he came back at me the second day and wasn't the same.
Right.
I came out with a different game plan. I kept the jab in his face and I boxed him a little bit more. I mixed it up.
Right.
And afterwards, he say, "Coach, you got me today." And I told him, I say, it ain't about me getting you. It's about you growing. It's no competition with me, with you. All of y'all my babies. If I could get in there and help y'all get better.
Right.
But I'm still learning how to do things in the ring and how to do at 52 years old.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta stay in your lane, like Coach Kenny say. You gotta know what your ability are.
Right.
If you don't know what your ability is, you're not gonna be able to perform in the ring.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So this kid is a young lion. So now, spawn day 2, he called me out. I say, now I gotta keep the jab in his face. Mm-hmm. Like Kenny say, they ain't little babies no more. These boys growing.
They hit hard.
So
Definitely.
Day 2, I kept it simple. Jab in his face, brick hand, let him commit, get off the line.
Yeah.
Same stuff, Coach Kenny. I study too much film. You can't be one-dimensional when you're in the ring.
Right.
Because Coach Kenny and them can't give you. If you look when Kenny and them, this is a good topic. When you look when Kenny and them giving instructions to their fighters in the corner. Let's just say when they giving it to Tank.
Right.
I done heard Kenny yelling out on the outside of the ring. Work the stick. Work the stick. Work everything off the stick. Once you touch them with the stick, go downstairs, come back with the hook. But you need to work the stick a little bit more. You're throwing a little bit too looping punches. You will see Gervonta come out. He working off of the stick.
Right. Right.
So our fighters not one dimensional, man. You ain't gonna be a Upton fighter, a true Upton fighter, the same style on a second go round. It's just not happening.
That's the one thing that I commented on before. Seeing Truck fight. It's a certain thing that come out of Upton. I can't explain it, but people are crisp. They have fundamentals.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's whatever Todd down there doing. You're producing some guys that will not like tear the fur off of people with just like skill. It's impressive as hell.
Teamwork make the dream work.
Yeah, man. So, Coach K, anything you got on your agenda this morning that you want to tell the people out there today?
Oh, I forgot. I completely forgot.
Did Lanny mention to you? You told him what I said?
Yo, I completely forgot. They're gonna do that in the next show.
Yeah. We gonna.
So you just going AWOL land, huh? You just going
all busy.
AWOL,
I was busy, B.
We're gonna save that to the next show, man.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy, Landon. Not you.
Look,
That's
man.
That's
I was trying to get stuff together, bro. Like
that's crazy.
got confused.
No wonder you ain't even hit me. No wonder you ain't even hit me back this week.
That's not true.
So what we got to do, Landon? We got to find another host.
Bro, I'm setting everything up.
Okay.
I'm setting everything up. It's gonna be an easy transition. After the show, I'm gonna talk with because Cobbs is part of that equation too. That's right.
You're gonna still visit though, right?
Yeah, I'll still be able to visit and stuff like that. Absolutely. But I gotta prioritize my businesses or lose them.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
That.
Hey, Coach Squeeze.
Yo, what's up, champ?
I thought you said this was a game. Once you win it, you win it. And if you leave, you can't come back.
Blood in, blood out.
I think he was talking about you, Coach Cobbs.
Nah.
I think he was talking about you.
Called Landon the Baltimore Colts. He rolled out on us in the middle of the night.
The Baltimore Colts. Hey, yo. Yo, that reference is crazy. Look, you got to be a certain age to get that reference. You got to be a certain age.
Don't worry about it. All I see is the Mayflower running up and down the street.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yo, he on fire this morning.
He on fire.
We can talk football. That's my sport right there. We can talk football.
But no, look, Coach Cobbs, you got my number. So
yeah. We'll chop it up. We'll chop it up. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna call you too, Landon.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
You got a brother Landon. You got any clips for us this week, or you ain't getting them out?
I do have clips. As a matter of fact, I also got a announcement for the viewers and the subscribers of the channel. So Coach Squeeze and Coach Cobbs did a little series that's going to run up to when the actual fight takes place.
Right.
Where they ask the coaches and the family of Upton what they think about, the Bud versus Porter fight coming up.
Yeah.
And so every day, I started it the other day, and then after the show, another interview where you ask them is going to pop up on the channel, and then it's scheduled to pop up the entire week.
Okay.
Yeah, leading up to the fight. I found that to be interesting as hell. I just love the whole interaction game right there. Asking about that. That should be something that continues for real. That should keep going.
We working.
Yeah.
While some people taking off playing the coop, we working.
Ain't nobody paying no attention to you, Cobbs. Look,
Coach Kenny showed the joint. I'm shooting shots all day today now. On the seventh day, we not resting.
We not resting on the seventh.
Rest, you know this the rest day, man. We supposed to rest today.
We not resting. We shoot shots all day long.
Hey, man. One other thing I did want to talk about before we get in that. So did you hear about this Tyson Fury thing?
No.
Tyson Fury's supposed to be overweight, I heard.
Oh, it's a lot going on over there with that.
I don't know how true it is, though.
It's a lot going on because the claim that's being made now, and we don't have no evidence of this, that they're asking, did Tyson Fury fake having COVID to avoid the Deontay Wilder fight? Why they're asking that? There is literally no paperwork.
In the hospital, no records.
There's no records that man had COVID back in July. They haven't presented one piece of paper. The first thing came out was that it was ravaging through the camp. The next thing you know, oh yeah, Tyson got it. Now I'm not saying he didn't.
See, you ain't get all of it. I did.
Okay.
He did have COVID.
Word.
He did. So, it was proof.
Oh, so he did present proof?
Yeah.
So what is what is Wilder and them talking about?
Well, you want to hear what the proof was?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to hear it too.
Yeah, the proof was pay attention, guys, because I ain't gonna repeat this. The proof was Deontay Wilder's right hand coming at his face.
That's crazy, yo.
yo.
This is our podcast, bro.
Hey, yo. That was the proof.
That's all. On YouTube and look at the old ones too. Oh, okay. We do it every Sunday at 12 o'clock.
Oh, man.
We know that Deontay Wilder is invested all the way in this fight. He already felt Deontay's power. Deontay Wilder want to kill this guy. That's your COVID-19.
Wow. Wow. No. Well, it don't get much better. And this is the other reason why I'm glad we got Coach Kenny here. Because so he's saying now that after the training, he's feeling terrible. This is what Tyson Fury's saying. He's feeling terrible. I'm gonna read a little bit of the article, right? I'm just saying. I need some expert opinions on this. So according to him,
damn Ryan Garcia that started.
Look, he says, all right, so the article says Tyson Fury claims he is feeling absolutely terrible with 1 week to go before his trilogy rematch with Deontay Wilder. The WBC champion is set for his first ever defense of his belt after beating the Bronze Bomber in February 2020 to take the strap. He had expected to face Anthony Joshua this summer, but that became a July clash with Wilder before coronavirus outbreak in his camp put the fight back to October, allegedly. Fury is in Las Vegas as he makes his final preparations for October 9 clash. And the Daily Star reported that he believes that he's feeling subpar, but that's normal at this stage of training. He says, I feel terrible, absolutely terrible, but if you did an 8-week training camp and you were just winding down and you feel fantastic, you didn't do it right. If you brutalize your body for 8 weeks, training twice a day, 6 days a week, getting battered to bits and sparring by 4 or 5 different guys at a time, if you feel great, then you're a bionic human being. I want to ask those that have been in camp and been responsible for that. Is that true?
That's Coach Kenny right there. That's the smarmy. You got to direct that to the small.
What do you think about that, Coach Kenny?
So it's somewhat true.
It's something.
I ain't like that answer.
I ain't like that answer either.
Hold up. I might have took that question wrong, man.
Look, he basically saying that after training for 8 weeks, he's supposed to feel bad a week before the fight.
No. You're supposed to feel great the week before the fight. But if you do some things wrong, you can be off, man. You can be sore the week before the fight. No, you shouldn't feel bad a week before the fight. You should feel good a week before the fight. I misunderstood what you were saying, but no, you ain't supposed to feel bad. You're supposed to feel great, ready. Do everything right. But if you do some things wrong, man, if you stress some of your strength work a little too long, you be sore going into that fight. You know what I mean?
Right.
You might spar too long going into the fight. You got to be like everything got to be perfect timing.
Yo, so
but
Coach,
by the time the fight comes, you should be right.
You should be right. So let me ask you this, Coach Cobbs. Do you think this is a ready-made excuse for something that might happen on the ninth that he don't like?
Oh, it's definitely a bailout.
A lot of fighters do that. They premeditate their excuse, man.
It's definitely a bailout.
Yeah, you hit that right on there. So it could be, you know.
Because I'm sitting there thinking, is this the escape hatch excuse? He had that back in July.
Everybody I know had COVID was feeling better like a month later.
Now, again, like I said, there is no paperwork that he had that. So the question remains, if he's saying he's feeling bad now, and that possibly a ready-made excuse for something that may go wrong, right? Is it possible that back then that was cap? It was all cap, and he just didn't want. He wanted to push the fight back.
Anything's possible, man.
You can't give no definitive answer on that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just like Coach Kenny say. Go ahead, Senior.
You know what I like about Tank? Every time he ain't no.
You broke up, Coach Cobb. Say that again.
He said every time ain't no safety on his block. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no excuses. It is what it is. Ain't no safety on his block, man.
No safety.
Everybody coming up with excuses. You got mental problems. You got COVID, man. You got a contract. You got a contract and a job to do, man. Do your damn job.
20 million.
Mm-hmm.
20 million. That contract for 20 million.
I got another one for you that I stumbled on last night.
Okay.
How you feel about Floyd accepting Oscar's $100 million contract to fight?
What?
Yeah. I knew you ain't see that.
Yeah, I heard that.
Stumbled on it last night.
Say that again.
$100 million. Oscar sent Floyd a $100 million contract for the fight. Floyd won $100 million guarantee. Oscar said okay.
To fight each other?
Yup.
What?
Yep. Yeah. See? So bye, Landon. See you later. We got stuff to deal with, sweetie.
Y'all do.
Florida pick him apart again.
Wow. Yeah, I got that happening. I definitely got that happening. I got Floyd.
Didn't Oscar just have COVID?
I believe he did.
Yeah.
He was in a hospital with it. He was in a hospital with it.
But he ready to fight though. Come on, man.
Good one, senior.
Come on, man. Things that make you go, You remember that commercial, Landon?
I remember that commercial.
That make you go,
Yeah.
I had COVID last year. I was in the hospital for 2 days, but you can fight a week later.
Right. But still, I'm looking at this. I think Floyd, oh my goodness, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's all crazy.
When you talking 100 million, you talking Floyd language.
Yes, sir.
All day long, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He already ready.
That dude train every day, yo. That's his life.
Yeah.
Floyd gonna beat the shit out of him, man.
Yeah. Yo, you know what's funny about all of that? Coach Kenny. Because if you recall, earlier this year, Coach Kenny said, Oscar's a great guy outside the ring. In the ring, he wanted to know what made him great.
What made him great? Somebody please tell me what made him. He's a great amateur. He got the gold medal on Olympics, but
right.
As a professional, somebody tell me what made him great.
And for a while,
we still ain't get an answer to that. That was months ago.
Yeah, pull up the resume and tell me what made him a great professional.
We ain't got an answer on that yet.
And I think the reason why we didn't get an answer on that because of the way Kenny broke it down. Like on that episode when he first said that, he literally went through all those fights and gave reasons why. So which one was it? He lost all his big fights, like
all of them. The ones that he won, it was controversial. When he fought the kid from Africa, I thought the kid from Africa won. You know what I mean?
I guess the only thing I could think of, is his name, the Golden Boy.
But he needs to change it to the Tarnished Boy. Shit.
Oh man,
no, he was a gold medal in the Olympics. He's the Golden Boy. So
okay, so the golden thing could be for the gold medal when he was amateur. Yeah,
he was a great amateur.
All right. On that note, let me take a pause for your identification break. Come on down, 1901 Upton Boxing Center on Pennsylvania Avenue. And we have Pee Wee League from 5 years old to 8, from 8-year-olds to 16, and from 17 to adults. It's $120 for the whole year. That's like $10 a month. And we have a waiting list. We definitely have a waiting list. You have to see Miss Nikki, our manager at the boxing gym, and she'll let you know that the time that the kid can get fit in. Right. But remember, when you come down there, it's hard work. I'm noticing the parents bringing kids down there that never worked out before.
Right.
Coming straight off the couch. So my word is, let the coaches do what they do. And if you drop them off, they owls until you come back and pick them up. Because we're not going to be able to push them and make them better and whatever they do, because we know everybody not going to be a boxer.
Right.
Right. But we could promote them being healthy and to be able to defend themselves. It's a win-win.
Yeah.
And I'd like to thank all the coaches at the gym, all of y'all coaches. Y'all know who y'all are, and we appreciate y'all because it takes a village to raise the kids. And as you can see in Floyd's entourage, he can't do it by himself.
Right.
So it's important, as you can see with Coach Kenny, the Swami, and Coach Calvin, Coach Russ, Mr. Nicholson, down to his guys that help him, his brother. It's a team.
Oh, did you miss Coach Cobbs? I must have missed that.
No, I said Gervonta's team.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
That the number of people he have in his entourage that help him get ready
was that a shot? Was that a shot though? Let me know.
It just sounded like.
Was you shooting a shot back?
For a second. No, for a second. I was
they
like,
don't say you on this Glock either. They don't say you on this Glock either.
He won three belts and one medal last night.
Another thing. Hey, Coach Squeeze.
Wait a minute. What was that?
Last night in Goldsboro, North
Shout out
Carolina.
to Superfly. He got his first belt last night.
Yeah, we won three belts and one medal.
Superfly got his first belt last night.
Lil Damari won a belt.
And I forgot who the other one was.
Damari.
Yeah. There you go.
And the female, she won. She got the medal.
Wow.
Yeah, I drove down there yesterday morning. Then we drove back last night.
Hey, Coach, and that's how we plan on that road.
In and out.
Wow.
That's our amateur program.
Do y'all Coach Squeeze and Coach Cobbs? Y'all have any plans on going on the road with them at some of these amateur events?
Yeah, well, yeah. Senior than already been.
Okay.
I just started the business, so I've been running my truck. I didn't really have the ability to leave yet. You know what I mean? I'm getting back at it.
I get it.
I ain't gonna roll out on them though.
Yeah, I know.
Abandon them though.
I know. You doing real well. You doing real well, Coach Cobbs. You doing real well. You doing real well.
You're doing great.
You keep leaving the door open.
I'm a learn.
You leaving the door open.
Go. I'm a learn. I need to learn from you because stuff ain't that great over here. I need to learn from you, bro.
Okay.
Hey, Landy.
Yes, sir.
Come down to the gym one day, man. We can talk. Yeah, come down to the gym one day.
Got you.
Yeah. You can do something to free yourself up, man.
No, hey,
got you. I can still handle the YouTube uploads if y'all need me to do that.
Okay. No, all of us can get to put our heads together. We'll talk in person though.
All right. Bet.
Yeah.
No, we supposed to see him Friday.
Whoa, shots.
Yeah. Yo, you right. Oh, we not gonna talk about that. No, that shot missed. But we ain't gonna talk about that here. We're not gonna talk about that here. That shot missed, but we ain't gonna talk about that here.
That's an in-house discussion.
Yeah, that's an in-house discussion. We're not gonna talk about that here. No. That shot missed.
hey, Coach Kenny.
Yeah. Hey, Landy.
Yes, sir.
They said all kind of stuff Friday. Never buy your wife pants when you go shopping for. I'll make sure you get it dressed, because then when she put on pants, y'all confused. You know what I mean?
Hilarious.
Friday.
Hilarious.
Hey, I wanted to ask the Swami, what's the importance of pad work, and what's the importance of it? Is it necessary? And does it help a fighter get better, man? Or does it? Some fighters does it help at all?
It can sharpen your IQ. It depends on the coach that's doing the pad works. Some do it for show, and some do it for what's gonna happen. Okay, what's gonna happen in the ring realistically? You know what I mean? for example, Charlo and Earl Spence trainer. What's his name?
I know you talking about Derek James.
Yeah. Right now he's one of my favorite pad guys. I like his pad work right now. Other than myself,
Derek James is his name.
Yeah, he's my favorite. He realistic. He realistic, man. What you gonna do in the ring with his pad work? Some people just do it for show to draw kids to the gym. You know what I mean? And create a lot of bad pad work creates bad habits going to the fight, muscle memory and stuff. You know what I mean? But good pad work, man. You can freeze the video anytime, and you can see a extended jab in the pad work, extended right hand to the pad work. Proper body shot, but bad pad work, you can freeze it and you won't see nothing correct. You know what I mean? But it's deep. You have to understand boxing to really understand what I'm talking about. We'll look at some videos of different trainers doing mid work, and I'll break it down and show it to you. You understand what I'm saying?
One thing I do notice, I always see like Coach Kenny will be watching. Coach Kenny always sit back, he be watching. Then like, come here real quick. All you see him do is put his hands up. This is what you got to do. This, you know what I mean? Like, so I think it's very important pad work.
I don't like to step on nobody's feet, but I'll show them. You know what I mean? Show them this and show them that, so they they'll get it. But I won't like no, that's wrong. A lot of coaches is cocky. You don't want them to do that. Just pull them up and say do this and do that. That's all.
Don't put them out there. But
right.
I'm gonna agree with Coach Kenny, the Swami, on that one.
Like for example, man, you see guys doing speed on the mitts, right? And they throw this arm punch. They go to the body, hit real quick. You want to sit down and dig to the body, bring your hands back, and then you twist the hook to the head. But they so caught up on the speed and stuff, they're not doing it proper. So they make bad habits with the arm punches and stuff.
Yeah, because like he was saying, you what a lot of them doing in pad work, not realistic scenarios when you get in the ring.
Right.
Those punches are not going to be there.
Right. Adrian Davis is another one. I like his mitt work too. Out of DC. That's one of our elders, man. I respect him, man. He been around for a long time, created a bunch of champions, and check his mitt work out. He's another one with good mitt work. Yeah. Interesting. Sometimes you got to slow it down and sort of fighters understand what they're doing. A lot of it's just sequence that they're catching. The coach got a good sequence he catching, but the fighter's not really learning because he don't understand what he's doing and why he's doing it. Even when Mid was little, I was fancy with it, but that's why I don't do that with Mid anymore because she was creating bad habits. Remember when she was little?
Yeah.
I had Mid throwing 80 punches in 26 seconds, but I stopped that because it was creating bad habits. That's why I don't do it anymore.
Nope, I don't see you do it no more.
But I used to do it every day, but I said, I know it creates bad habits. So I stopped it, you know what I mean? But her video on YouTube is still up. Just put Mid Killer B 80 punches in 36 seconds or 26 seconds. You'll see it.
Wow. Yeah, so there you have it. Anything you want to expand on that, senior?
Who you talking about?
My piece.
For far as the mid work.
I said my piece about mid work already.
So, there you have it. You heard it from, you got a professional's opinion, and you got it from Senior Cobbs looking from the outside in and giving it their redemption of the importance of pad work. Because I know there's a lot of people coming to the gym. Coach, can I do pads? This your first day in the gym.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You ain't even doing jab.
Right.
And I always say, man, I remember when back in the day, nobody even worked the mitts, man. When Floyd came along, then everybody, the sale of mitts went up. You know what I mean? But you can become champion without ever hitting the mitts if you got a good coach and you listen to it. Just like when Tyson came out, he had black shorts, no socks. Everybody wanted to have black shorts, no socks. So the next great fighter Like Tank, he wearing tassels on his shorts. Now I see other guys wearing tassels on his shorts. So everything coming like in the fad. You know what I mean?
Right.
Mm-hmm. No, I think even with Junior, Coach Kenny corrected a lot of Junior falls when he like I said, Coach Kenny will sit back, watch, and be like, "Come here, Junior, real quick," and he'll show him something, and then you'll see Junior change his punches. So I think, like I told you, I think network is important. I seen it with Junior.
You don't want to put too much on a kid at one time, and they be overthinking. So what I do, I drop a seed, and I walk away. I come back a week or two later, drop a seed again, and walk away. Because if you do this and do that and do this, no, they think they'll never get it right. You know what I mean? And then you got some coaches, they think it's a contest between them. They want people to see them and not the fighter. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you this. So what y'all basically saying to me, it is way different training these kids than training some adult that walks up in there. It's way different. Yeah.
You go to these fights, man, you see coaches warming their kids up, man, on the mitts, and they banging these mitts and they get ready to go into a fight. You don't have to go hard on the mitts before the fight. Just touch them up, warm up just enough. It's not a contest to see who looks the best between the coaches. Yeah. I might get them for about a minute and a half, just warm them up, get their heart rate up. They don't gotta go hard, and walk away. You know what I mean? But you got some coaches that don't understand that yet. They haven't been in the game long enough. I see that everywhere I go, you know?
They have the fighter fighting before the fight starts.
Exactly. And then when you get the fighter get in the ring and can't do what you ask because you gassed them out.
Damn.
An hour before he got in the ring.
I be standing there like, whoa, that's enough.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, double the jab, 16 hooks. He get in the ring, he can't throw nothing because he gassed out. He fought before the fight.
I was at a fight 2 weeks ago and I was watching a coach from out of town, man. He had this kid on a mitts for damn near 20 minutes, man. This kid lost. And he yelling at the kid for losing. He ain't had no gas left. He burned him out on the mitts.
That's crazy.
You touch him up on the mitts, and then you can have him do 20 jumping jacks real quick to get his heart rate going. So if the fight, if he get a fast starter, his heart rate is right there to keep up with the pace of the fight. You know what I mean?
It's
crazy. Important to have your heart rate pumping just in case your opponent come out fast. You got to be in amateur boxing. He will come out fast most of the time, and your heart rate got to be ready to roll. You know what I mean?
Right.
But some of these, it's a lot to it, man. It takes time. It takes years to understand. Some people just don't understand, you know?
Is that a common thing you see when you're out there doing the whole amateur thing with these kids that a lot of their
it's give and take. It's give you like the Swami say, Coach Kenny said, you got some coaches that don't know no better.
Like when I was a beginner one time,
right?
I know what makes sense and don't make sense. I won't go back and forth with another coach. If it makes sense, I'll take it in. If it don't make sense, I won't let that coach know it, but I just won't ever do it.
Right.
Everybody got to go through learning stages, you know what I mean? And to this day, I'm willing to take information from anybody because in boxing, a kid can walk up to a grown man and teach him something. If you let some of the pros watch little kids spar, they can learn from the little kids. But people don't think like that. You know what I mean? They don't think like that.
And they block themselves.
Right. It's just boxing is just like any Bible or religious book. Nobody knows it 100%.
I like that analogy. I like that.
So it's always room to learn.
Dropping jewels.
Right.
Look, it's always room to learn, but you got coaches, man. I got this from one of my mentors, Chin Farmer. He the one mentored me into the pros. He said you want to always keep your cup half full, so you have room to pour more in. But you got coaches with their cup full, they think they know everything, so they ain't got no room to take no more in.
Yeah.
So sometimes you got to empty your cup, man. And I learned that from my senior teacher, Lamont Farmer. Chin, we call him Chin. He the one got me started, mentoring me for the pros. Taught me how to do my hand wrap. He taught me how much time I had in the corner with the fighters. A lot of people think the cup man got a minute in the corner, but he don't. He only got 45 seconds. I learned that from Mr. Chin. But some coaches, they just don't want to. They think they know everything. They don't want to learn more. You know.
Yeah.
But I listen to anybody, man, because it's like the Bible. Nobody knows it all. You know.
That goes to some up and coming amateurs too. Like the most important thing is to remain humble and to be coachable. You know what I mean? Always be willing to learn, be coachable. Like we live in a social media world, so like everything you do affects you. So what I mean? Like you gotta stay humble, always willing to learn. And you don't know everything. Nobody knows you.
Right. As a coach, you gotta understand. You can tell a kid to do this and do that, but a fighter has his own timing in the ring.
Right.
That we can't feel.
Right.
We can't see it. But that fighter can feel it and see it. So he might not do it when we say do it, but he'll set it up when it'll come off when he's ready for it to come off, you know?
Right. Right.
Yeah, sometimes we scream and yelling, but they don't feel it. So it's gotta be on, they gotta feel it when it's time to do it, you know?
Hey Swam, what we got coming up on the professional fights coming up soon? You want to plug the people in out there what to look forward to?
I don't know the exact dates, man. So you got to talk to Coach Calvin Ford. I tried to get him to tune in, and Renee and Nikki.
We got something coming up November. I think it's November. What, the 7th?
We got October.
We got Lorenzo.
No, we got October 30th, the pro show.
Right.
And then Lorenzo Simpson, he on November 6th, I believe.
Right. Malik,
Mir, and Malik should be coming up too, right?
Yeah, Damon fight the 23rd. It's a whole bunch of, but I don't have the schedule in front of me.
So everybody stay tuned. We got a lot of fights coming up, professionals. We got a lot of them. We had the dates to you, already posted on Coach Calvin and Kenny's page. It's already posted on their page.
I know. Tickets went on sale for the Put Up or Shut Up November 27th. Lorenzo Chuck Simpson November 6th. His tickets went on sale, and then we got October 30th, the pro show at the Hilton.
Right, downtown at the Harbor Hilton Hotel. Right. So y'all write them dates down, man. It's gonna be something to remember, man. Them shows gonna be hot.
I have another news thing that I saw today. I don't know if you guys saw it, that Manny Pacquiao announced his retirement.
Yeah, about 3 days ago.
About 3 days ago?
Yeah, he should have did that 2 years ago.
Don't get the Swami started on Sunday.
I'll keep it 100, man. He should have did that 2 years ago.
I don't know, Swamp. He did beat Keith Thurman, young lion.
I ain't gonna comment on that.
Uh-oh.
He was coming. Keith Thurman was no excuse, coming off an injury, surgery, got married, got fat.
You know what?
He lost his desire for the sport.
That wasn't Manny Pacquiao fault that day. You look at Floyd. Floyd that stepped in the ring when he fought Miguel Cotto. He got locked up. He went to prison right after that fight. He went into that fight.
He went to believe. Look, the cell space that he had, he was working out. Believe that. Floyd worked. He worked nonstop.
He knew that going into the fight. Point is, when you in the check cash business and you serious about this, you're not gonna let nothing to get in the way of your performance. Now, when you step out of the ring, those issues are going to still be there. Right. But when you in the ring, you gotta know how to suppress them. It's just like when you go to work, you hear these stories. Somebody might get fired. They come back and shoot the whole damn job up.
Every time somebody gets
fired, I got a story about that. Look, I got a story
because they mad at the world.
When somebody get fired on the job, if you got vacation time, take a week off. So you missed the bullet.
Listen, we dodged one at one place I was working.
See that?
They promised the guy he was a temp. They promised him full time, whatever. He worked his ass off, and then they reneged on it, and he leaves, and he comes back, full length coat, summertime, right?
Ready to rock and roll.
Ready to rock and roll. And the only thing is he didn't find the guy specifically he was after, so he left. So that's real.
I appreciate that.
Real, man.
Well, that's a good guy.
I used to tell the guys at work, let me know if you want to go postal, I'll take off.
Facts.
That's what I used to tell them. Facts. Like, you look like you crazy. Let me know. I'll take off. You know what I mean? I got nothing to do with it.
That's a good guy because
look, always be friends with the ones that give you the problems on the job, so he'll leave you to tell the story when that news comes and shit. You know what I mean?
You know what? It's crazy that Swami said that because in one of these shootings on the job, the guy, I can't remember, but the guy came and shot the job up, and he shot one of the guys. He lived. He say, me and him was cool.
Wow.
He say, I actually was cool with him, and he used to talk to me all the time. So yo came through the door blasting.
Yeah, man.
And anybody he seen, he ain't had nothing to do with whether he was cool with you or not. He wanted to take somebody and match his pain with what he was doing.
Yeah.
You know,
people got a lot of issues, man. That's why you especially on a job, you can't pick with people, man. They going through stuff.
Yeah.
No disrespect to the families who were victims of job shootings and things like that. We're not laughing at that. Please don't.
Not at all. No. Not at all. That stuff is horrible. That stuff is horrible. But the funny thing about
I got a question for the Swami.
What's up?
How do you feel about all these allegations going around?
These what now? Say that again.
Hold up. What say that again?
All these doping allegations going around. A lot of camps keep coming up with these allegations.
Wait a minute, hold up, Coach Cobbs. Which ones are getting these claims against them? Like which ones?
You know, right now, Canelo, he had a bad state.
Right. He don't want to take the test.
What?
He don't want to take the test.
Come on, Landon.
What?
Canelo. He don't want to take the test.
Huh.
He took it with Floyd. He took it with Floyd, or it wasn't going down.
I say this, man.
Huh.
They need a stiffer penalty. If you get caught, if you have a belt, you get caught, you're stripped of your titles. But the problem is the owner of the sanctions allow it,
Well, what about Big Baby Miller? What they did to him?
Big Baby Miller, was he caught?
Yes. Yes.
He was off though for like a year, wasn't he?
Exactly.
Everybody should get the same penalty,
Yeah.
Same penalty.
Yeah.
They hit Big Baby Miller in the pocket.
Just like the girl, Franchon Cruz, her opponent was doping. They found out, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So she got her title back.
They need stricter penalties on that.
Yeah, man. Take their
a lot of people using cheat codes.
Yeah, yo, that's exactly what that is. That's exactly what it is. And at the end of the day, for them to feel like they can do that and get away with it means they got to tighten up some stuff. Because just think about that. If you work on a job where you got tested every 6 months, you be a little more cautious because they strict about doing something crazy, right? Mm-hmm. In this case, these people don't seem cautious. If you're hearing this amount of stories about this coming from these different camps, they feeling comfortable.
Exactly.
They feeling real comfortable.
And it's an art to it, man. They science to it, man. You got guys, man, they're juice, and then they'll get it out their system just before the fight, but they still strong. Just like the kid that want to fight Tank. What's his name?
Garcia.
He disappeared, talking about he had mental issues, right?
Yeah.
But he came back, cock diesel. You know what I mean? So he probably taking some juice while he had his time off.
It's funny you say that because right before you said that, somebody in the comments said the exact same thing about Ryan Garcia. Said the exact same thing.
It's wicked.
Wow.
Well, hey, brother Landon, you got any questions?
Yeah, let me go into the mostly comments. Hey Smoke says, good morning, family, rise and shine, good Sunday. Coach Cobbs was on here, of course, and before he even came on, he was in the comments with the Good Morning Rise family. Lori Reed, happy Sunday, be blessed. Hey Smoke says that intro every time Coach Squeeze gets better every Sunday.
Thank you, brother.
DJ Nostalgia says salute to the best podcast out of Baltimore. That's heavy praise. That's heavy praise.
Thanks, man.
Boxing Dad says salute to Rize Podcast. Salute to you.
I just learned who Boxing Dad was last night.
Did you?
What's up, man?
Did you?
Up? Yeah. I didn't even know who he was. I know now, though. That's my man.
These YouTube names be confusing because you actually know the person, but you don't know them by the YouTube name.
Right.
Afternoon Sports Slay says happy Sunday, Rize Pod. Happy Sunday to you.
Happy Sunday.
Hey Smoke was commenting on something that Coach Kenny said about getting everything out the stick. Hey Smoke says facts. Everything out the stick, you will be surprised.
Open up doors. Open up doors, man.
Butterbee says salute to my brothers. Salute to you.
Salute.
Be More Careful 95 asks a question. Will Tank ever fight a black/slick fighter?
Tank will fight anybody they put in front of him. It ain't Tank. He'll fight anybody.
And that thing about that is that's been noted several times on this show. From Coach Calvin, Coach Kenny, Coach Squeeze, Coach Cobbs, every coach come on there. When that conversation comes up, that is the exact same answer. Get the contract across the table. Right.
That's right.
Like, let's see. Hasham was in the comments. Says amen. Hey Smoke says he's laughing at Coach Cobbs. Not the Colts with the Mayflower.
Hey Lanny, send a link to my other phone.
To your phone? All right, bet.
Number. Send a link.
Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Hey Smoke says Preacher Squeeze never miss. He also says, well, Upton is bionic because that's what they do every day.
Yes,
facts, let the guru speak, let the church say amen. He also says facts, no safety, Baltimore Murderland.
No safety on his Glock.
No safety on his Glock. Butterbee asks who Tank fighting next?
Rolly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What else we got?
Rolly talking big shit too, Landon. I don't know if we was watching some film the other day. Rolly talking big shit. He said he hit harder than Tank. He said he prettier than Tank. He said he gonna knock Tank the fuck out.
25 people.
Hold up for a second, because I gotta. Okay, I got my mind right. That's cap. What? That's cap.
Look, we sit and watch a little bit Rolly's fights, and the dude, man, looks like garbage. He looked like garbage. He looked like
you giving him credit, Squeeze. He looked like wet garbage.
Hot, wet garbage.
He looked like, when you hit somebody real hard, they don't see the punch coming. Then their reaction be like this.
Right, they be flailing. Right.
That's how he actually fight knowingly.
Right.
Bad footwork. You can see the punches coming. He got power. Me and Senior sit and watch them. Me and Senior sit and watch them lose to his undefeated fighter, and they gave it to him.
Wait a minute.
The undefeated fighter outboxed him.
Wow.
And it went the distance. Where your power at?
Yeah.
Anybody got power if you grab your fist, take it down to your ankle and swing.
Exactly.
I think Coach Kenny said it the best. Everybody think they can win until they get in the ring and look over and see the look on that motherfucking face, knowing that he's coming to kill your motherfucker.
He's coming to, right. You the target. It's easy when somebody else the target. Yeah.
Yeah, then like one thing I noticed about Tank, when you start talking shit, you just making matters worse.
Yeah. And matter of fact, isn't that what happened with the last fight? It wasn't Barrios that was talking, but it was his camp doing this.
Camp. And listen, they were still talking big shit leading up to the fight.
I remember seeing the video.
Shit at the weigh-in.
I remember seeing the video that Coach Calvin put up on his IG, and I'm listening to all of that, and I'm like, you think that's a smart thing to do? Do you really think that's a smart thing to do? Put a battery in his back?
No, we ain't even gonna go there, man. Let them keep running their mouth.
Yeah.
No, we want
yes, sir.
The same thing they did about Michael Jordan. They got in Mike's ear, you ain't all what they say you is. He made them pay every time.
When Tank touched that man belt and took his heart, and he didn't do nothing, I already knew the fight was over. I was like, oh, you a bitch.
Yo, that's fact. I swear, when I saw him do that, and he rubbed, I was like, really?
Yep.
That's your property right now.
He got to go down the yellow brick road. He got to go see the wizard and get a heart. He had one. Ain't nobody touching. You ain't putting your hand in my pocket.
Jump out the airplane.
All right, y'all. It's almost the closing of our show, man. Another great show, great content. Not enough time for us guys, as you know, when we get together. Thank you, Swami, for tuning in, because the Swam and Coach Calvin so busy, man. Them guys can't even scratch their head, man. Their plates stay full, like Kenny say, their cup is running over. I appreciate you taking time out, Swam, and joining us this morning. Always, Senior Cobbs, thank you for pushing me during the week to get the footage out there, because he keeps me pumped. Some days I ain't as pumped as I should be, but he lights that fire. I appreciate you, brother. And like I told the people out there, man, it's a bittersweet day. We losing one of our comrades, but he still say he stay in touch with us. You know, he got other obligations right at this moment. And
Coach Squeeze, time out real quick, Coach. Time out. CMB, we all we got now. CMB, we all we got.
I hear you over there, Nino.
We're gonna make it work, Nino. We're gonna make it work.
Let me plug the gym before we close. Come on down to 1901 Pennsylvania Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland, Upton Boxing Center, so you can get to meet the great Coach Kenny, a.k.a. the Swam, a.k.a. the Limp Ball, Coach Calvin, and the crew. Come on down, see what we do. We have a Pee-wee class. 5 years old. I was shocked when they opened that class. 5 years old to 7, from 3:30 to 5 p.m.
You see that last comment from Be More Careful, London? What is he talking about?
No, I didn't. Hold up. He said the Barrios belt was fake, though. Tank really only has one real belt from Pedraza when he fought Cedar Mayweather paid. What?
Hold on. Wait a minute. Y'all, we ain't worrying about all that. Let me finish plugging out Jim.
Yeah, word.
All right. Word. From 5 to 7 is 8-year-olds to 16-year-olds. From 7 to 9 is 17-year-olds and up, and they have to pay a fee of $120, and that's like $10 a month. And we take money order only, and you have to pay the $120 at one time. Come see our manager, Miss Nikki, at the gym. She's doing a tremendous job. When you come down there, don't give her no hard way to go. Rules are rules. Guidelines are guidelines. What the kids need, we trying to give them structure down there. So you can't come down there trying to install your ways on the gym. We have a structured program, and If you're not with the structured program, nobody's twisting your arm to come down there to join. Miss Nikki's in charge of the affairs, and that's what it is. If you can't do it the way she want to do it and her vision, don't come down to 1901 Pennsylvania Avenue. And before we close, we like to thank all our viewers that chimed in today. We appreciate y'all. We trying to get these numbers up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. And we ain't done this in a while, but I want y'all to touch that topic real quick and we getting out of here. What you just say? Somebody said Tank ain't have a real belt. What happened?
You said the Barrios belt was fake, though. Tank really only has one real belt from Pedraza. When he fought Sejar, Mayweather paid the WBA to downgrade Machado from the super champion. Amir Liggins chimes in, fuck out of here, BMO Careful. Take the BMO out of your name. Support your own.
Right.
It don't even matter because the ass woman he give out is real, you know?
Look,
he still got to fight.
Check this out. One thing we're not going to do on this channel, we're not going to answer nothing that's negative or slanderous our fighters.
Right.
That brother have his opinion. Check this out. This is what we're going to do, and we're going to close. Be more, what is it? Be more
careful, 95.
Be more careful, 95. We appreciate your opinion, man. Nobody's upset on here about your opinion. That's how you feel. More power to you, brother. Thank you for chiming in. And saying that, as we always say, let me get the sponsors out of the way. 4-time world champion in 3 different weight classes. The hard hitter. The destroyer. You pick what punch you want. He could put you to sleep with it. You seen it on the big screen. All the stars love him. GTD Promotions, Gervonta Tank Davis, redesigning minds, one mind at a time, because we know a mind is a terrible thing to waste. You see it every day in the world. When your mind ain't right, everything is a domino effect after that. Under Armour, thanks for what you do in the community and helping the kids go to school, looking decent. We appreciate you guys. And perhaps one day I'm going to try to get one of those people, one of the affiliates of Under Armour on the show. So look forward to that. And last but not least, Box Raw. As we always say, peace and hair grease.
Top of the week.